It's Trump. Excuse me, Trump is a great president, and I'm definitely not him. It's not me. Trump is the greatest to ever live. He writes the best executive orders. Even though I think they should all be in all caps. John Barron calling, yeah. Hello.
Hey, what's good?
What's up, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
Cool, what do you like about Trump?
Well, I like ICE. I like tax cuts. I like lower inflation.
He's
What's
got
not to
inflation.
like?
Inflation's up right now.
No, oil prices actually dropped.
I said inflation.
Yeah, well, gas prices are a part of inflation.
Okay, but we can track the actual inflation and it's up.
Yeah, so who had higher inflation, Trump or Biden?
I think Trump is directly responsible for inflation. Biden was not. Unless you know
No.
something I don't. Can you tell me how Biden caused inflation?
Well, did you know he gave stimulus checks to Japanese citizens?
Okay.
Yeah, that costed like hundreds of billions of dollars. All of his Biden stimulus checks.
I'm going to show you something. This might blow your mind, all right? This is what each president spent. This is Trump's first term and Biden. Who spent more?
Well, let's see. The American Rescue Plan was a disaster.
How so?
Well, I just gave you an example.
Why is it a
He
disaster?
gave stimulus checks to Japanese citizens. He gave health care to illegal migrants.
He did not do that. That's a lie.
Yes, he did.
What
Yes,
bill
he
did
did.
that?
What?
What bill did that?
The American Rescue Plan, you can look this up. It gave stimulus checks to other non-citizens.
Again, that doesn't cause inflation. And even if that's
okay,
true,
so then how is Trump responsible for inflation?
so
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Trump printed $5 trillion in his first term. Biden printed 1.5. Trump created huge increase in gas prices during Biden's term for 2 whole years through a thing called OPEC 2020 deal. And then he pointed at Biden and said that he created high gas prices, which I won't even go into. But Trump, with this whole Iran war, closing the Strait of Hormuz, which it's closed again, right? Closed again today. Also, he took the U.S. Treasury and invested trillions into futures markets for oil just to make them look like they're going to be low so that you guys can cheer it on when Fox News airs it. But the reality is that oil prices will continue to rise. The futures no longer matches what the actual price of oil cost, so that he can go around and say this until the midterms are over. But it's not the actual truth. Trump has caused the entire world to have trillions in losses because of his silly, dumb decisions to follow Netanyahu into this war.
So how did Trump cause inflation? Tell me.
Closing the Strait of Hormuz.
No.
Tariffing the whole world.
The Strait of Hormuz.
Yes, he did.
He did not close the Strait of Hormuz.
Was it open before he attacked Iran?
So who closed the Strait of Hormuz?
Trump caused
Iran.
them to close it. Yeah. Everybody knows that if you attack Iran, they close the Strait of Hormuz. That's a no-brainer.
So do you know why he attacked Iran? Do you know why?
Well, at first it was to save some civilians that were getting slaughtered, but then he decided it was so bad that he was going to kill them all.
No, it's mainly because we attacked precision. We specific targets, which were enriching uranium.
That's not true. There's
It's
a girls' school that
true.
would beg to differ.
So we actually did target specific uranium enrichment centers. So why are you saying I'm wrong?
So they still say that they have enriched uranium. I don't think that they're ever going to give it up until he goes back to something close to what Obama did with the Iran nuclear deal. By the way, that was way better than whatever the fuck he's doing right now. But it seems as if Netanyahu convinced Trump to allow Iran to pursue nukes so that they could have a reason to bomb them. It's pretty much what I've come to the conclusion to. I have posts about this on Facebook from years ago, screaming into the void about why the fuck did he remove us from the JCPOA. All of the signatories of the JCPOA said that this was a bad idea. They all said that they were adhering and not enriching uranium past 3.9%. And Trump said, fuck it, let's let them do it. And he stopped them from being able to trade with the rest of the region, causing more instability and more resentment towards the United States and the West. I think that Trump's geopolitics is geopolitics for dumb people.
So then you would also call Biden dumb, right?
How so?
Did you remember the Afghanistan withdrawal?
Oh boy.
That was Trump's.
Hey, really quickly, I wanted to go back to his statement in regards to the Japanese getting stimulus checks. So where did you hear that from, Dylan?
You can look it up. It's true.
No, I asked you where you heard it from. I didn't ask if it was true or false. I asked where you heard it from.
I said you can look it up. I don't have to provide you with a source because I read
I
it.
didn't ask you to provide me with a source. I simply asked where you heard it from. Do you understand the question?
Well, let's look it up right now. Prove my point. Well, he has the screen on, so why don't you look it up?
Got you. So you don't know. You just heard
Why don't
something.
you look it up?
And Pickles got it for you.
They were not eligible unless they were U.S. tax residents. However, thousands of Japanese citizens living in Japan did receive through Biden's administration's rescue plan, but they had to have been U.S. citizens. They're U.S. citizens.
Wait, due to it? No, it says due to an administrative error.
The Japanese citizens due to administrative error.
That's correct. There were some elderly Japanese people, when they went back, they worked in the U.S. for years. The IRS had their information because they were taxpayers in the U.S. And then that was a part of the error as to how they got stimulus checks. The U.S. Embassy in Japan, alongside the... I never said you were wrong. Those words never came out of my mouth. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
So it was an IRS mistake.
You substantiate where you heard it from, and then you just ran.
It was a mistake.
So it was an administrative mistake from IRS. It wasn't Biden going, by the way, we need to give Japanese civilians a stimulus. You think that's a thing that happened?
It did happen.
I know, but that wasn't Biden's idea or his fault.
Oh, yeah, because Biden had dementia. I mean, how would he have known?
Biden doesn't have dementia. I think we have a bigger case for Trump having dementia.
Oh, so you think, okay, it's so interesting when Democrats say, oh, Trump has dementia. But if you looked at all of Biden's speeches, it's much clearer that Biden is not cognitively fit.
I think that you guys have like 3 clips of Biden like goofing up in some speeches. No, I can be free from this week from Trump, dude. I could literally just cite you the million things that Trump has said that make no sense. Saying that Hannibal Lecter endorses him. He says that we should nuke hurricanes. He says that magnets go poof underwater and they stop working. He says that Puerto Rico has its own president. He says that there was a hurricane that was the wettest from the standpoint of water. He talked one day about lumberjacks and welding glass to steel. He talked about he can't pronounce acetaminophen. He can't pronounce 1,000 words that I could probably pull up real quick. He is by far a bigger candidate than Biden. And Biden, we can still see doing speeches today, is far more coherent than Trump.
Really? Why don't we look up Joe Biden gaffes on YouTube? Why don't you go look that up?
Okay, and then can we look up Trump's?
Yeah, sure. Let's compare the two. Just look it up, compare the two.
Cool.